Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Brandon. Welcome to Audio Addiction, where finally is album reviews. You can find our band interviews and you can find live coverage of the concerts that we get. I've been feeling real sick for these past couple of days, so if I haven't put anything out, it's just because I've been really sick. Trying to keep it low key and trying not to get more sick. So I've been taking a lot of rest and things of that nature, and things have fell by the wayside. So I feel really bad about that. But if you've missed out on anything, make sure to check out our albums and EPs of the year 2017. Really great year for music. Can't believe all the amazing stuff that came out this year, this past year, and I'm excited for this year. Tons of great stuff, including this EP that I'm going to be talking about in a minute. But definitely go check out that video if you haven't already. Things will be going back up as scheduled, so definitely don't miss out on that. So if you do like any of this, make sure to subscribe. Make sure to hit that thumbs up. It really does go a long way, and thank you guys for your support. So tonight, we're going to be talking about Lizzy Farrell's new record, All I Said Was Never Heard. Now, I just interviewed her pretty recently, actually, as of today, today as in of me recording this. She's a really great singer-songwriter from the UK. She will be supporting Seaway and Woes on their headliner tour in the UK next week, so definitely go check her out. I think she's an upcoming singer-songwriter, definitely in the veins of kind of City and Color, Julian Baker. I really think that she's got an eclectic voice, and I'm going to go through each track, give you my thoughts and opinions on her whole EP, and I'm going to give an overall rating of this EP. So the first track on the record is called Broken Toy. This is one of the singles that she released. I know that she released a few before the album was quote unquote released as of today. But this one really was interesting, and I thought it took me by surprise upon first listen. The cleans, it just, the whole track in general has this really clean production to it, which I appreciate, and this album has a lot of clean production to it. It's very minimalistic, and I love that approach to this album. I think it really works in her benefit. It just really accents her voice, especially the vocals in this track. I really feel like it highlights what she does best, and I know that she also plays guitar as well, but I feel like this one just kind of overall evokes that singer-songwriter in this song in particular. The melodies pair very well with the guitar. I just love the layering in this track. It works, again, to her favor, and I definitely feel like she has this Julian Baker sort of quality to her voice, just the way her voice kind of emulates that sort of emotion. You can hear the tug and pull of in the lyrics, in the lyricism that she writes. I wouldn't say in particular in this one, but there is one track in particular to me that kind of strikes home lyrically. So we're gonna move into track number 2, which is Pack of Wolves. This one has more of a quote unquote full band sound to it. It has bass, it has drums to it. That's why I assimilate it to a full band, which is really cool. I feel like it adds a bit more dimension to the track, a bit more diversity to this EP as well. And you can definitely feel the emotions in this one, which is really refreshing to me as somebody who has been doing this for almost 2 years now. I go through a lot of artists, bands that I love, bands that I haven't heard of that I've grown to love, and bands that I will continue to listen to and haven't heard of before. So just all around, I feel like it's really refreshing to hear that sort of emotional, just depth to somebody, and just how they're able to just evoke that in their music. It's really kind of a privilege to hear that, and I definitely feel like it's evoked very well in this track. It really strikes a chord with me, as I've been mentioning, kind of harping on. Really loving the sort of ambient, ethereal vibes of this track as well. It adds a really cool fullness to it, and it just adds another dimension to what Lizzy does. I think it was really cool to take on kind of a full band track, and we talked a little bit about that in the interview that will be going up next week as well. But it just, I think it works well into her kind of singer-songwriter vibes, but also could very well be a full band and just full sound sort of track too as well. So I think just the way it plays out, I think it works very well in their favor. So we're gonna move into track number 3, which is Better With. Just loving the breaks in her falsetto. It really adds a unique quality to what she does. And it adds again that emotional sort of tendency to the vocals and the lyricism. I think they play very hand in hand with each other, especially in this EP. And it just works well. The chorus and the whole song has a great vibe to it, very catchy. Probably the catchiest track, in my opinion, off this record. And this one is unlike the rest, I would say, without a doubt. It's kind of the black sheep of the EP. It has more of that alternative vibe to it, very much evoking Jimmy World, that sort of style of music. It just works out well in this one, and I feel like this one, out of all of the tracks, is composed the best. It just If she even went this route, I'd be really happy with it. But I like that she included a track where it has a band in it and kind of has that fullness to it, because I feel like it would have been lacking otherwise. And it gets to show off that bit of diversity that I've been elating to a lot in this EP, is that while she can do the sort of singer songwriter stuff, I feel like she can play very well in a band sort of setting as well too. So we're gonna move into track number 4, which is Better Off. This is another single that they released. Again, I don't know which one came out first, Broken Toy or Better Off. But this one is really cool as well. Liking the addition of piano in this track. It kind of adds a little bit of emotional dynamic to the track too. And it adds a little bit more pizzazz, I would say, too, as well. The change in vocal range is really impressive. How she can kind of turn on that falsetto, but also have that sort of full voice that kind of I wouldn't say like earth shaking, because that'd be really really just insane, but I think that it kind of shakes you a little bit, and I appreciate that, just that full voice, but also those moments where she can be really tender. It just kind of reflects well in what she does, and she just has kind of a really good range over it, just kind of evoke evoking feelings in her voice that would otherwise go unnoticed if she didn't have that sort of power or that sort of reserve to her voice. So that's what I feel like makes Better Off a really great track. So we'll move on to track number 5, which is Hollow Friends, the last track off the record. This one to me has that sort of City and Color vibe, especially towards the beginning, and then it kind of takes off and kind of progresses in a different direction towards the end of the track, which is, I think, is really great too. Lyrically, definitely something that relates to me hard, and I feel like this one definitely, again, just struck a chord with me, much like I think Pack of Wolves did, or I don't remember which one, even though I just did it just minutes ago. But anyway, I really feel like that one struck a chord with me. The track just has this really simplistic viewpoint to it. Just has some horns, some piano, has the guitar obviously, but I think it just melded in and meshed very well together. The horn ending is really cool. I really was back by that. I thought it worked very well in her favor, and it just rounds off the record in kind of a full circle moment. It started off very soft and very kind of like singer songwriter, and the last track kind of evokes that same sort of feeling, but adds a little bit more dynamic of the tracks that preceded Broken Toy, which is awesome. And I think it's a great track to finish off the record with, without a doubt. Some pros and cons that I have about this record. I really don't have any cons. I feel like, to me, this one is a pretty close to flawless EP for me. It really kind of pulls on you emotionally, guitar wise and just instrumentally wise. I really feel like it plays very well into her wheelhouse and what she knows. The only thing that I would say is maybe just go out and do something different for maybe the LP, like the full length. I would say that try to experiment more. I know that there were some tracks, like I said, Better With, I feel like was the most experimental track. But I'd love to see how far she can kind of take it in that sort of direction, or just in a unique and different way. I feel like that would be one quality or one negative that I would say about this EP. Otherwise, I feel like it's pretty close to flawless. like I've been mentioning a lot. The production is really on point. It really highlights what she does best. Her vocals, I feel like, are really interesting and really unique. And when I compare her to a lot of other vocalists that are popular in the music scene, I feel like she really has her place in her own. The only other person I can really relate her to is Julian Baker, and I feel like she's on God tier. She's so good. If you haven't checked out Julian Baker, definitely go check her out. But I feel like, to me, she is kind of on that same level vocally, which I appreciate. There aren't enough people that have that sort of vocal quality, and I really appreciate that about her. The way she goes about stuff and the way she kind of evokes those feelings, it works out very well. And just everything in terms of songwriting wise is very on point and very much into her wheelhouse. Again, I know I keep mentioning it, but I feel like if you're gonna do it, you're gonna play to your strengths. If not a lot of people know about you, you have to play to your strengths, and I feel like she did that very well. And she definitely garnered a new fan, in my opinion. I definitely feel like you should just go check out Lizzy Farrell's new EP, which is actually out today, as this will surely be uploaded on Friday. Definitely go check it out. My overall rating for Lizzy Farrell's All I Said Was Never Heard, I give it a 9.5 out of 10. I definitely feel like we're starting a year off strong, and this EP is no shortage of that. I know I will be listening to it throughout the year and getting those feels on, but it's so worth it. I think she is a phenomenal writer. I'm excited to see what she does in the future. Hopefully she'll get a full length, and I'm almost positive she will. I definitely feel like you should go support her. I will definitely be picking the EP up without a doubt. I think it's one that I'd love to have in my collection, and just one that I'd love to share with other people. So definitely go check out her stuff. All links will be in the description where you can find out about her. Definitely check out next week's video. We're going to be doing an interview with her that will be going out. It was a really good time. Lizzy's an amazing person, so definitely go check out her music. Shout outs to Pure Noise Records in Austin. Thank you guys so much for the opportunity. Couldn't thank you guys enough for that. So if you enjoy this review, definitely make sure to hit that subscribe button. Make sure to hit that like button. Let me know in the comments what your thoughts are on this EP. I'd certainly love to know about it. I'm beginning to get into the anticipated stuff again for this year, and I hope to be getting out a ton of album reviews and band interviews and things of that nature out this month. And thank you guys for all your support in 2017. I hope you carry along with me in 2018, and thank you guys so much for that. And like I said, my name is Brandon. We hope you got your fix, and we'll be talking with you soon, guys. Peace. Hey guys, hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. Of course, if you enjoy what we do, make sure to go check out the other series we do. We do album reviews, we do band interviews, and we do live videos, so definitely go check that out. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps out our channel, helps us grow. Make sure to hit that like button as well. Go follow us on social media. That's all down below. We try to keep that as updated as possible. We also made a new website where we'll be posting photos of upcoming concerts and stuff like that, which you can go check out at audioaddictionmedia.com, and come get your fix with us, guys. Talk to you later. Deuces.